Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
You ready?
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Keller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he gets the bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Beal, the pass to Middleton. Back to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Johnson against Beal. Pass to Ingram. The dish to Williamson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Beal kicks to Davis. Johnson against Beal. Middleton outside. Off target with his three. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Inside. Passes it to Keller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Wizards head coach gave me a few minutes. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
Here's Beal. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Middleton finds Davis. Porzingis trying to get free. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing. And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Field goal.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Middleton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. For the 3, Pelicans pull it in. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Down low. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beal against Johnson. And another miss by Washington.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
It's tipped. Beal, the pass to Middleton. Dives for it. Washington again turning it over.
Pelicans ball.
Here's Williamson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. He kicks it to Johnson. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 9 points for Johnson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
A three from Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when you rate stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Now, here's Johnson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Second team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 10-point game. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Pass to Ingram. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Davis finds Middleton. Over Ingram. Middleton can't get it to go.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship. Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Porzingis after the made shot from Johnson. And the pass to Middleton. Shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Johnson against Beal. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Back to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Three-pointer, Daniels. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Middleton outside. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Middleton.
You can see the frustration. Trailing.
Ingram passes to Kelly. Kicks it to Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 15.
Shot.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So for the Wizards, Abdias checked in for Porzingis. Parker comes in for Chris Middleton. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now, here's Rozier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's blocked. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. On the basket by Jones.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now here's Parker, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Avdia kicks to Rozier, and another miss by Washington. Pelicans leading by 15. It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now, here's Johnson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Parker looking over the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season.
Wizards trail by 8. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. New Orleans has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA.
2 shots.
So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston lit up the floor. He had an impressive number of points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5 by 5. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Possession to New Orleans.
New Orleans leading by 10. To the inside, here's Johnson. The second effort, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 21.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Parker. He dishes it to Middleton. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
No question Middleton can produce. He puts in a big effort on offense, and it shows on the scoreboard. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Beal, the pass to Parker. Back to Beal. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Right wing. Keller passes to Johnson. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Parker outside. Pass to Middleton. Davis surveying the floor. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. Good on both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson against Beal. Out to Ingram. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Washington calls timeout. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
The first free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Davis has got the ball, and it's in there. 7 points for Davis.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Beal. Johnson against Beal. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Beal. Shoots from 14. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 14. And Beal kicks to Parker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Beal with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Porzingis, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Porzingis has got 9 points.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
And it's Ingram missing. Wizards trail by 12. Left side, Davis. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 9.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 31.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Parker outside. Back to Beal. Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pelicans leading by 10. Daniels passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Johnson. 4 on the clock. For Davis. No good off the back of the rim. The Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the lead is down inside single digits. Here is Daniels. 11-point game his last outing. Johnson surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the line here this quarter.
That one is no good. Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Davis. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They double team Johnson. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
On that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The shot by Beal, no good. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. The feed to Johnson. Beal with the steal. To the paint. Here's Davis. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. Pelicans leading by 11. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And some good action to the... quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top, leading by 5.
The Pelicans, 61.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Porzingis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Davis. Then there's Bradley Beal. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Johnson, the pass to Ingram. And here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he makes that one. 34 points for Johnson.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside, Davis. Back to Beal. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Outside, Beal. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Johnson against Beal. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Johnson. The tray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Beal kicks to Middleton. The pass to Davis. Shot from the top of the key. Count that one. Davis has got 13.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Johnson. That shot missing, and the Wizards now going the other way. Davis with it. Now defended by Williamson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Ingram. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You can't get it to go.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Beal, the pass to Middleton. Wizards passing it around. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Wizards trail by 12. Bounce pass from Beal. To the middle. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 15.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Back to Beal. Zinga's high post. Beal against Johnson. Right side Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Davis over Daniels. And it's Davis missing. Pelicans leading by 12. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Parker's checked in for the Wizards.
To the floor for your Wizards. Parker.
Here's Middleton. He kicks it to Parker. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Another shot. Johnson left side. Here's Keller. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
New Orleans leading by 12. Johnson for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Parker outside. It's tipped. And it's Johnson penetrating. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Passes to Parker. Back to Davis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Johnson, double team. Out to Ingram. Johnson up top. He's covered by Beal. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Parker outside. Back to Beal. To halt the run. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans leading by 16. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems to wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. The offensive rebound. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Pass to Ingram.
Come to me.
5 to shoot. Over.
In the pick and roll, Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Parker dishes to Middleton. Porzingis inside. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. It's stolen by Johnson. Pushing it up. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Outside, Davis. Kicks to Parker. Back to Davis. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Beal against Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal
Yeah, the
foul.
defender all
First
over.
team foul.
The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Washington making some changes. Little, he's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Rozier in for Davis. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Beal kicks to Parker. Down low. Wizards passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Rozier for 3. That one misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Ingram outside. Daniels passes to Johnson. They double team Johnson. Ingram wide open. They get it back. Keller. There's the pass to Daniels. Inside. To the inside. Here's Johnson.
Wizards
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal
Yeah, no
foul.
question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. New Orleans
One
making a
shot.
switch here. Jones is checked in.
One shot.
Rozier with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's Beal. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And foul on the
Wizards
shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Nasir Little picks one up.
Third team foul.
No question, he got bumped on
At
that
the line
shot.
for the
The
Pelicans.
Pelicans have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for
2
them.
shots.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Kispert's checked in for Beal. For Washington, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Parker. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession
Possession
here.
remains with Washington.
And they recover it to stop the run.
2 minutes.
Here's Little.
Remaining in the
And he
third
could
quarter.
not get that one to go.
4 minutes.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Must stay down on the pump fake.
Second
Little,
personal
very
foul.
good at drawing the
Third team
contact.
foul.
This is his first free throw of the
At
game.
the line for the Wizards.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. New Orleans has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the basket by Johnson.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Pass to Kispert. Now here's Parker. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. 1:30 left in the third quarter. He gets it in there. 69 points for Johnson.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Rozier's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from long range to fall for him here. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Avdia, the pass to Little. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Parker, first personal foul.
He's been stellar at the stripe, going 10 for 11.
At the line for the Pelicans.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Rozier looking around. Shot clock at 6. Kispert kicks to Rozier. Cranes the three-pointer. Rozier's got 15 points.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
The 3 from Johnson doesn't go that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Washington going with a whole new group here. And the Pelicans also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Daniels. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Brook Lopez, Harden out there with Johnson. And it's Stevenson in at the point. Johnson from outside. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards.
Number 2.
They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Ring shot on the way. It's stolen by Davis. 3-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson finds Harden. Johnson inside. He's against Porzingis. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So Both were fantastic in my eyes.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Wizards have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And here's Davis for 3. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 13 points in the second half.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Johnson up top. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Wizards working the ball around now, and it's Davis missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
High post Johnson. Davis is on it. Here's the 3. Johnson can't hit.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
He's covered by Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Johnson. D right on him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And here is Kispert. Out of hand on it. Now here's Ingram to the paint. Williamson double team. Passes it to Kelly. Here's Johnson. Little with the rebound. Little's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Beal. To the middle. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Here's Johnson. And good. He hits it again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Kispert, the pass to Davis. The pass to McConnell. Outside for Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
4th team foul.
The first one falls. Wizards making a switch here. Kobe's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Johnson against Davis. another one falls. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
McConnell against McCollum. Davis gets a wide open look. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Wasted no time on that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Lopez, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Zion Williamson. Passes it to Kispert. Johnson puts one up from 19. Kispert, no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-6 run. Johnson can't get it to go. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. Roby with the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to McConnell. Outside, Davis. Pass to McConnell. Davis with it. He kicks it to Little. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Build on a beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Kispert. Here's Davis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
McCollum outside, back to Ingram. Johnson right side. Over Joseph. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Nice pass. You see the point guard skills. Ingram running the show.
Now the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Joseph.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Gets to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And you know, back home in Canada, Corey Joseph is captain of his country's national team.
GA, he's the right man for the job. An experienced veteran in the NBA who can be a talented leader out on the floor.
Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson trying to get open as Lopez. Johnson gets the bucket. The fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. McConnell passes to Little. To the right side. Here's Kispert. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, we know confidence is
Team is
key,
in
but
the
Steve,
penalty.
when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs,
For Washington,
acting like they've arrived,
Pittsburgh.
can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Dishes it to McCollum. Back to Johnson. Connects again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Joseph, the pass to McConnell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
That's good from McConnell. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. And here's Johnson outside. Washington with the rebound. Here's McConnell, and taken away by Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.